Hey everyone. I know it's been a while, probably about 6 months or longer, but in light of the circumstances, we all know what's going on, so here I am. I'm just letting you know that I'm fine, my wife's fine, and everything is getting back to normal if you consider things like the new normal, right? Because we can't go back to the original normal because of the situation of COVID and everything that's going on. Um, Korea is okay so far, especially my area. My area of Yongsan, when it comes to cases, we've had very few. you know, uh, Knock on wood, right? That things are pretty decent and okay over here. My routines, they went from, because of the situation, we some classes or some things that I've been doing have been closed because people are wanting to be safe, and that's fine. But within the last month or so, I've gotten back into training. I changed a gym. Um, I changed gym to a gym that's closer to home. There's some other reasons why, but I can get into that only if you ask me. And there's cultural differences that are involved in um, that whole thing. So we'll just move on. Let's see. My contract for my job is going to be finishing very soon, actually. I'm just 1 month left, a month and a half, actually. Uh, so after that month and a half, probably going to just take a little time off and try to figure things out. I haven't made any like solid decisions on what to do, but I've been talking to people, networking a little bit, looking online, looking at resources. So we'll just see what comes. And things are uncertain, of course, in light of the circumstances, and you'll have to bear with me having to say that so many times because, well, it is what it is right now. So, just mentioning that, I've been seeing how things have been going in America. Of course, I keep up on my Facebook and stuff. The only reason I keep up on Facebook is to connect with my friends and family back home. So, friends, family, any other acquaintances that I have, I just keep up with them with that. So, I mean, I'm not like a huge Facebook follower, and neither am I one of those people who walks with their phone, looking at their phone when they're walking because I need that addiction. No, I don't. Actually, that is a different subject that I'll cover later. So, yeah, in America, especially getting into the whole idea of people being angry about wearing masks in stores, to me is it's rather ridiculous. It honestly is. Um, you're going into the shop and people are complaining, but the reason they're complaining is because they're like, well, it's my freedoms. But if you really do a little research, you'll realize that these companies are not exactly government owned, they're private. So companies like Walmart and Costco and all of these, the management makes the rules. And if their rule states that, okay, when you come in, you have to wear a mask, they also have the rules and rights to refuse you service. So you don't wear a mask, out, go shop somewhere else. It doesn't matter. Other than that, just suck it up. Just put a mask on. I've said this in my Facebook post before. You're not being forced to wear one outside. So I don't see the huge issue here. It's they talk about not just protection of yourself but protection of others. They're thinking about their workers, and the people who are complaining and the people who are saying, "Oh, this is against our rights." Don't They're not speaking for they're speaking for their own. So it's kind of really them being very selfish. So that's all I have to say, and that's my opinion and stance on that whole deal. And then all of a sudden we have the election coming up in America, but I don't follow that stuff because I don't choose sides, and some people are gonna bring me some heat on that too. But uh, at the end of the day, we all have to realize that we're all people, And this whole choosing sides thing, I don't see a point and purpose in it. You know what? With all the things that are happening nowadays, you know, I just feel that someone's trying to make the United States of America the divided states of America, and that's not the America that I grew up in. And I don't even, some days these days I don't recognize the country I came from. I mean, that was 7 years ago. A lot has happened in 7 years, but that lot is not positive. So it's really, I've explained this in previous videos, that the past, that when you live outside of the states, you live outside of your country, you tend to see it from a different view. And no, I'm not talking like the media chooses my view. I am making these observations myself, personally. So this is my own opinion. This is not opinion influenced by any like source. This is just me. And I realized that my country's lost its like backbone and especially its maturity. Not to mention etiquette. Are you kidding me? I think we need to get back to these values, these core values that really made us a great country back in the day. You know, let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to treating other people like you want to be treated, that way. Or respecting your elders, that too. Or just basic etiquette things, acting like a decent human being in a public situation. Because remember, and I keep saying this, and this rings true for me, and it has all my life. Remember that the younger generation, the kids especially, they're watching us. And the best way to be a leader in any way, shape, or form is to lead by example. Don't be a boss, be a leader. Lead by the example that you believe that someone else should follow. And these people that I've seen, they freak out. Of course, karma really comes back at them, which there was that one video of that guy who freaked out in the store and yelled at someone on camera and then later got fired by his own company. Yeah, he pretty much dug his own hole in that one. But we really got to get back to basics. And in my country, that's what I believe. Yes, I may be one of those goody two-shoes, positive, moral compasses, pointed true north. But I believe that me and people like myself really need to be out here, and we need to, be here to help. And that's what it is. It's about being here to help, and we should. Another thing I keep on telling people is like, stay positive. Please stay positive and stay strong. By stay strong, I don't mean like physically go to the gym and start like benching and then taking your protein powders, stuff like that. What I mean by staying strong is be a signal of hope for others. Don't fear. Fear is what is going on here. People are scared, and I want to be strong for them, so they can see that and say, well, I take comfort in the fact that Jeremy's here to help me. And I said, yeah, I'm here to help you, or somebody else is here to help you, not just me, but many people. But there is actually a scientific link, and I don't have the resources or the actual, documented sources or whatnot, but there is a strong belief that your emotions are tied to your health. So if you're going to be scared, you're going to be more susceptible to things because of your fear. And if you stay strong, of course you possibly could get sick, but if you stay strong, you'll push through it, because the strong will is one of those major things. If you do not believe me, look up ulcers and look up their root cause. And then you'll start understanding what I'm talking about. So we need to work together. That's what this is. is we're stronger together. And we can't fall apart right now. And that's the message I'm trying to send today. And that's the message I want everybody to share, is that everything is going fine here as long as we, stay together, work together, and, look out for each other. Because, we're in this together. And there is, of course, at the end of the day, it is all about you, but it's all about you and those around you. So my question for you is, which message are you trying to send? Do you want to push everybody away, or do you want to try to help? That's the decision I make every day. I want to help. And I'll do however I can. But being selfish about things, especially in those examples I said earlier, it's not the right way. So, to wrap this up, me and my wife are doing fine. We're healthy. She's a little bored because her job is freelance tourism and that business is not exactly running right now. But she's finding things to do, things to stay educated, stay motivated, and me too. I'm doing my work, I'm doing my training, and this new gym has given me the opportunity to make connections with new people, of course. But if you can get out and exercise. It's good for those endorphins in the brain. That's what gives you the positivity that you need. So if you just sit in your home and, sit there and stew for a while, your brain needs this. Your brain needs that endorphin release. So do it, but please do it constructively, not destructively. Okay. That's all I have to share with you today. I'd like to do more updates, but I wait a while to see what's going on, or I have other things going on in my life. So the next month things are going to change a lot for me, but it might give me more opportunities to give you an update and let you know what's going on. To all my friends and family back home, we're fine. I really wish I could visit this year, but we can't travel, and these restrictions are really insane, but necessary. We understand. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs and wait to see if when the storm passes and when things finally clear up. So I'm really eager to get back home for a little bit of vacation, to spend time with my family, my friends, and everybody else. But it's out of my control right now. So we're just gonna sit here. We're just gonna save our money and save our time and just be safe. So hey, be safe out there. But work together. Don't be angry at other people. Try to have a mindset of trying to help, not trying to hurt. All right, and I'll talk to you later. From South Korea, this is Jeremy, signing out.